Hello and welcome to CamiPaige Boutique's YouTube channel. I'm Tina Hill and today I'm going to share a tutorial that's a little different than others. In this video, I am reviewing the new mug press from HTVRONT. I know I haven't showcased any sublimation on my channel before, but I thought this would be a great product to review to not only introduce sublimation, but also the products associated with it and the techniques on how to do it. I thought this would be a great addition to tumbler tutorials because I know a lot of tumbler makers do use both types of techniques in their businesses. This review is my honest opinion and I was not paid to do this video. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to sublimate a design onto a coffee mug using the HTVRONT Mug Press. As always, all the products I use will be listed in the description below, and you may even find a coupon code or two that saves you some coin. If you like this video and want to see future crafting tutorials, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can be notified of all new content. Also, come join our exclusive Facebook group where you can take advantage of upcoming freebies and giveaways that you aren't going to want to miss. So without further hesitation, let's go ahead and get started. For this tutorial, I hijacked my kitchen island, and what I did is I simply pressed the power button on the left-hand side of the mug press, and what you'll notice is that the mug press will start to come up to temperature, and it has the time settings that are already kind of either established of what you used last time, or it can easily be adjusted. So to do that, you either hit the temperature button or the timer button and up and down just to get that ready to go. So for this press or this design, we are using a super cute little white mug from Hog Outfitters, and we are going to just be pressing the CamiPaige Boutique logo onto this cup. Now, if you wanted to do a full wrap on this, when you buy these mugs, they do come with a template from Hog, so it's super easy to use. But what I like to do when I'm just doing like a logo or a smaller design is I will fold it in half just so I can have kind of a guide when I use my guillotine, which is here. I love this for sublimation, either wraps or logos, because it gets it a lot straighter versus if I were to use scissors. So I'm just going to get this lined up, and you can see I'm just pushing down on that line to make sure it's nice and straight. And then I'm just going to simply cut it, and then I will turn this sheet sideways and then chop them individually as well to get this design ready to put onto the mug. Now, the paper I am using for these decals, it is A-Sub. I really like this paper. Granted, it is the only type that I have used in the past. So I printed the design on the A-Sub paper, and the ink I am using is from Vinyl Fun for Everyone. I could list those down in the description below, but I really like this combination. Granted, I will tell you I haven't used any other paper, but ink I have, and I really like how vibrant this stuff comes out. So definitely give those a try if you are kind of in the market for different paper and inks. Now that I have the decals cut down to size, I'm gonna grab my cup cradle from CamiPaige Boutique. Now, I know I have sung the praises of the cup cradle for epoxy tumblers, but actually this thing works even better for sublimation. And the reason why is because it really holds the cup in place. And if you were to be doing a full sublimation wrap, it holds the wrap all the way around the cup and puts up the kind of the edges of the paper at the right angle so that you can really easily wrap the tumbler. So what I'm doing is I'm getting these lined up and in place, and then I am using this heat transfer tape, or just heat safe tape, I guess is the right way to put it. And this tape and the dispenser are also from Vinyl Fun for Everyone. And I'm just going to make sure that that is firmly pressed onto the mug without any wrinkles. So I really like to use a method where you put the tape down on the mug and then pull the paper as tight as possible and then attach the tape. So I'm going to do it kind of right here, and you can do it the opposite way also, where like, so there you can see I'm putting it on the paper, and then I'm going to pull it tight and then push it down. This way it prevents any kind of spaces or anything that you don't want happening or occurring underneath the paper when you go in to press it. Once I have the decals all placed the way I want, I'm just gonna make sure that they are even on both sides, just like this one is. And then I like to grab a piece of wax paper and also wrap the design. Now, this step isn't necessary, but the reason why I do it is because it's going to protect the heat press or the mug press from getting any of the ink that could be gassed off from your mug from getting onto I don't even know what it's called, like the heat press piece, like the part that wraps around around the mug. So I just take the little extra precaution to protect the mug press, because if I do get any ink on there, you run the risk of getting that on your future projects or whatever it might be. So this is just a step that I like to take. You don't have to get it as precise, but you do want to prevent any wrinkles because it can impact your overall design. So again, I'm just wrapping it tight, securing it with the heat safe tape, and then it's ready to slide into the mug press. So here I'm showing you how easy it is to edit the temperature and get it to the right settings for your mug. So this is one of the reasons why I like Vinyl Fun's website for sublimation, because although I did not purchase this mug from them, they do have similar ones, and they always list out the heat settings in kind of a tutorial on how to use any of their products. So I went to their website, and again, I will link it down in the description below. And I knew that I needed to press this at a temperature of 370 for 245 seconds. So I just slide it in. I use that wax paper to guide it, and look how easy this is. I literally push the button and it slides closed, and then I can just wait for it to run the timer down. And then I'm right here, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is done. How easy was that? So here I have my gloves from HTVRONT. I love them because they're pink, and I'm just going to set this back into the tumbler cradle. And I just have a pair of just regular tweezers. Like, you just buy them in the health section at any kind of drug store or big box store, and I find it really makes it easy to get this stuff off. So I'm just going to slide the wax paper off, and then I'm just going to come in and use the tweezers again to remove any of the heat tape from the decals. And you do want to pull these immediately, but look at how vibrant those colors are. Now, I think I probably could have backed off of the timer just a little bit and it would have been fine, but I really like the kind of impact of the colors and how vibrant they are. But you can see I'm just going to gently pull the tape off, and there you go. It is all done. We have the decal on both sides. It's super vibrant, easy to read, and I just love how this turned out. Now, that's just from the gloves because they're new, but I absolutely love it. So how would I rate the mug press from HTVRONT? From my opinion, I would give this thing a 10 out of 10. It has made sublimations a lot easier for me because I had struggled with other presses in the past. I can kind of list what the other presses were that I was using in the description below, but this really, really, really makes it easy to add sublimation designs to mugs. And this press also does 20 ounce skinny straights, so you do have that as well. The only thing that I could see kind of being an issue is that there isn't any way to adjust the pressure that I have been able to find, but I haven't needed to with any of the projects that I've been doing. So I highly recommend this press. It makes sublimation on mugs so easy, and if you're wanting to just kind of jump into the overall like sublimation game, I would highly recommend this because it is an easy way to get started. I hope this tutorial inspires you, and I can't wait to see what you create. If you have any questions about any of the steps or information, please feel free to reach out and I'll be more than happy to help. As always, thank you for watching. It really means a lot to me. If you like this tutorial, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see future videos. You could also ring the bell so you're notified of all future cup making goodies. Thank you again. I love you guys. Bye.